This is no ordinary ship.
It's one of the biggest in the world.
To carry some of the largest sea cargoes ever, it does what most ships are designed to avoid at all costs.
It's really amazing to see something this big immerse itself almost completely underwater and then come up again, carrying something huge.
It's a bit of a game changer. It's like kind of a combo cargo ship and submarine.
The GPO Amethyst is one of a prestigious superclass of ships known as semi-submersible heavy lifters. At a shipyard in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, GPO are building 2 more heavy lifters with the exact same design as the Amethyst. And they're in the midst of constructing the super strong ultra-flat decks. Giant piles of steel plates are being prepared. "154 of them need to be fixed together. That's 1.5 miles of seams to be precision welded."
Welding steel plate is very challenging, but it's necessary for a ship like this.
We use carbon dioxide arc welding to make the joints, because it's fast and gives a really smooth finish.
Once the welding's complete, the deck is inspected.
Yeah, this deck should be extremely flat for the cargo operation.
Shipbuilding doesn't usually involve measurements in tenths of inches, but for these ships, it's vital.
Acceptable limit for the deck is a 3.54 milli for our deck. Now it's absolutely okay.
These vessels will be complete in roughly a year's time. Back in the Gulf of Mexico, Yevgeny is racing to rendezvous with the cargo.
The port. 090, steady.
The Amethyst must have an extraordinarily powerful engine system to maximize its speed. The question is, what? With a total length of 738 feet, a breadth of 158 feet, and a height of 20 stories, the Amethyst is vast. It needs to be, to successfully pick up its consignment, these 2 massive decommissioned oil rigs.
Там вообще нет опций, там только safety коридор. Все.
Captain Yevgeny checks his radar.
We're just trying to locate where the first rig is now.
He's closing in on the loading location off New Orleans in the Gulf of Mexico.
It's on the starboard propulsion, now on the port propulsion. Port 20.
Once the rigs are loaded, the Amethyst needs to carry them more than 13,000 miles to Oman as fast as possible.
These vessels are operating, transporting very expensive drilling rigs, for example, and the drilling rigs, very expensive day rate. So time is very important.
It's crucial that nothing goes wrong with the propulsion system, so Chief Engineer Konstantin has a computer system to monitor it.
My role here is I'm responsible for all equipment. Что вы там крутите? У нас съемки идут. Ну, на одном посмотрите, на остальных не надо.
There's only one choice for the main engines. diesel power remains the standard. And for a ship this size, the engines need to be gigantic. One is not enough, so it has a pair on either side.
This is our main diesel engine. For this ship, we have 4, like this one.
Each engine is around 9,600 horsepower. That's the equivalent of 12 Ferrari V12 engines. You know, these are really, really powerful engines.
Extreme power means extreme weight. Each engine weighs 132 tons. The 4 of them together are heavier than a jumbo jet. But curiously, these engines are nowhere near the propellers.
In most ships powered by diesel engines, the engine is connected through a gearbox to the propeller shaft. But on this ship, the engines aren't physically connected to the propellers.